What is up, guys? Hope you guys are having a great day, and today's episode will be a little bit short because I've been working a lot, guys. But hey, let's take a look at Chainlink and I'll give you guys my short-term and long-term price predictions, and I'll tell you what I believe is going on right now. As you guys can see, we did break the parabolic trend line right here. We did come through it, but as you guys also can see, we did come down and we touched the 200 EMA, which we talked about in a previous episode, that if we were to break this trend line, that the 200 EMA would act as support, because we, as you guys can see, we never broken below the 200 EMA. We touched it right here. We touched the 200 EMA here. So we're going to take a look at Chainlink, and I will tell you guys what I think Chainlink is going to do next, because there is some positive things here as well. We're going to take a look at this bigger symmetrical triangle that Chainlink seems to be forming. So this is also good news, because this could be very bullish. So there's no need to panic just yet, but we're going to take a look at that very soon. And also, guys, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is right now currently trading at 11,300, and I believe Bitcoin is going to play a key role in where the crypto market goes next. And to my subscribers, guys, thank you guys so much and welcome. And if you are new here, today's episode is a little bit shorter, but if you are new here and you want daily price analysis of Bitcoin, Chainlink, and cryptocurrency news, feel free to subscribe to the channel, boys. Yeah. And welcome. My name is Andreas, and I've been in Bitcoin for a little bit more than 3 years, and I've been investing for a total of 4 years. So let's just get right into the chart, guys. Like I said, I'm tired, I've been working, but let's look at the chart and let's see what's going on. Okay, guys, here is the chart. Let's take a look at it. What is going on? As we talked about, Chainlink did break this parabolic trend line. We did break through it, and now we're trading below it. So is there a reason for concern? I'm going to answer that right now. But the first thing we need to take a look at that I think is very important, we need to pull up the EMA, because if you watch my previous videos, I did say if we were to break this trend line, this parabolic trend line, the 200 EMA would act as support, and right now it is acting as support. So that is great news. And as you guys can also see, the 200 EMA acted as support down here. It acted as support down here, and we've never traded below the 200 EMA. We've always managed to stay above it. So this is great news for Chainlink overall. But there's one more thing we need to take a look at, because Chainlink, if we zoom out, it also looks like Chainlink is forming a bigger symmetrical triangle. Let's draw it up. So this could technically be a pattern as well, because if this is a symmetrical triangle, this could be a big bullish flag. So that means if that's the case, we are going to consolidate within this area right here, and then eventually we will get a breakout to the upside. When it is a pattern like this, if we do get a bounce here, we're going to consolidate, and then we have a 70% chance to go to the upside. And if we do go to the upside, I'll show you exactly where we are going to go. So if we do go to the upside, we are looking at a price of possibly $22 if we do end up getting a breakout somewhere around here. So then we might go to $22, $23, and it's 30% that we go to the downside when there is a pattern like this. So keep that in mind. Trading is always probabilities, guys, and Chainlink is currently looking good. You know, we're not out of the woods yet, guys. We still need to hold this key support of 14.3. So let's just remove some things here so it's easier for you guys to see. Okay, so now we have the symmetrical triangle. As you guys can see, we're currently trading in this, and it's key for Chainlink right now to hold this level of 14.4. And here you can see the 200 EMA is right here, and it's currently acting as support. But if that does not happen, if we do end up breaking down here, I think our next target would be at around 13.2. I do think we're going to find some support here, because the reason why is because the breakout happened here, and then we had two touches, one right there and one right there. So I do believe 13.2 will be the next target if we do break this line of 14.5. And for the guys who really watch my channel, that was my original prediction, that we were going to go down here, but then suddenly out of nowhere we got this momentum, bullish momentum to the upside, and that naturally got me way more bullish. But it looks like we might be coming down to my original target of 13.2. I did talk about 13.2, and that's how crypto works. Sometimes these momentums comes out of nowhere, and then suddenly you get smacked down all the way again. So it'll be very interesting to see, because originally when we were around this area here, I did believe we're going to come down 13.2, But then when we got this move up and Bitcoin moved closer to 12K, obviously I lean more bullish, because then you have to look at the charts again and you can see there's momentum. But you know, crypto then suddenly comes a 10% drop. If we do come down to 13.2 and we cannot hold that level, as we've also talked about, then we're most likely going to come down all the way to 10.3. Do I think that's very likely right now? I do not. I have a strong feeling, because we have such good momentum with Bitcoin and everything's going on in the world with inflation, with governments printing more money, with more and more people waking up to the fact that crypto is here to stay. So I do believe if we are going down, we're not going to go below 13.2. It's very unlikely we're going to come down here. I just don't see that happening with all the companies and everything that keeps buying Bitcoin. And you know, crypto isn't stopping, because every day people are waking up that fiat currencies will always go to zero. There is no other way around it, right? Because you can just print more. It's very hard to tell what's going to happen, but I do not believe we're going to go down to 10. If we do come down to 13, I think we're simply just going to consolidate along the lines and then eventually go up again later this month. So you know, in both scenarios is good for Chainlink. Either we're going to consolidate within this range and then go up, or then we're going to come down here, consolidate here, and then go up. So in both cases, Chainlink wins. So I'm just going to say the same thing that I always say about Bitcoin, and that is that this fractal pattern, and what that means is that this pattern and this pattern could be the same pattern, because they are eerily similar. Both of them got the pump up, then a little consolidation, then another pump up, then consolidation in the middle, then a second high, then we come down again for some more consolidation, and then it keeps consolidating before it gets an upshoot or before it gets a pump. And it's the same thing here. We get a pump up, we come down a little, get another one just like the other one, we consolidate in between, we get a second high, and now we're consolidating. And if this turns out to be the same, this one right here barely crossed beneath the 200 EMA, so we might, you know, consolidate something somewhere along the lines like this, and then suddenly we're going to get a pump to the upside. That's what I believe with Bitcoin as of right now. We can also draw up some lines here just to show you a little bit more clear. If we draw up a line right like this, and then we draw up a line right this, so both of these broke structure. But so as I said, this is a smaller version, the one on the right, than this one. And here also we broke the structure, and now we're currently trading below it. And it's the same thing here. We broke structure, we traded below, consolidated below it, we broke structure, consolidated below before we make the upshoot. And we're going to consolidate around the 200 EMA. So if we do that, that will be great news for Chainlink and the crypto market in general. I just think this was a small dump, and we're going to go sideways, you know, for a little bit. And that's what I currently believe, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. I will give you guys daily updates of what I believe. Have a good day, guys.